Welcome to this edition of INFOCUS Magazine TV. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for supporting the first edition. You know what? In that first edition, we highlighted and introduced you to Robert Runcie, Superintendent of Broward County Schools. Well, in this edition, Woodie's going to give you an exclusive interview with the Superintendent of Miami-Dade County Schools, Alberto Carvalho. Woodie.
I had an exclusive opportunity to interview the Superintendent of Miami-Dade County Public Schools, Alberto Carvalho. In this three-part series, Superintendent Carvalho addressed several hot issues, including an era in American public education that ties teacher evaluation to student performance outcomes. Is it fair?
That is a fair thing to do as long as we remain grounded on what's important. Accountability was never designed to drive teacher compensation or evaluation. Accountability's purpose is really to inform teachers about the teaching process and needs of students. Accountability, when overused, it becomes actually rather dangerous to the educational process. Do I believe, however, that student outcomes should be taken into account when we evaluate teachers and even when we compensate teachers? Yes, but it needs to be done in a respectful way. We embarked on a different process. This is the second year that we've been able to do performance pay for teachers, but we reached significant agreements with the teachers by taking what they say, their concerns, and their input into consideration.
Catch Part 2 with Miami-Dade School Superintendent Alberto Carvalho here on INFOCUS Magazine TV.
Politics and governing, where a popular incumbent in Miami-Dade County Commission 3 is running for re-election, and that is Audrey Edmonson. She's running on her record. So let's find out from Audrey, why is she running and why does she care so much about this community?
It makes me feel good when I see that I can make a difference in the lives of people who are in need, people who are hopeless, and bring hope to them. Just the idea of knowing that I have a purpose in life, knowing that there's more to be done and there's a whole lot to be done, it keeps me going and makes me want to even push even harder. My constituents set the priorities. They're the ones that tell me what they want. They're the ones that tell me what their vision is for this particular district as well as the county. You have to stay in touch with the people in the community. I have over 600 churches in my district. You have to keep in touch with just those people that are in leadership positions within the community. And the main thing is to always keep an open door.
Autofocus. You know, we pride ourselves in being one of the preeminent media resources for automotive information. And in this segment, Woodie talks to one of the Nissan executives about the 2013 Nissan Altima.
I'm standing with Jay Sizemore, who's with Nissan Product Planning, and we're located right now at the beautiful Epic Hotel in downtown Miami. And tell us, for those who don't know, what the CVT is and what value that's going to mean, and what does that mean really to the vehicle?
The CVT stands for Continuously Variable Transmission, and what it does is it allows you to have infinite amount of gear ratios as you're driving. The way I like to describe it is, if you can remember back to maybe you have a mountain bike or a 10-speed bike, you have your big cogs in the front and then a little cog and an even smaller cog. Okay. Just imagine that's a cone instead of different cogs, and that your chain just slides up and down that cone. And you can have any gear you want. You're not fixed to the big one or the little one. You can have any one you want. If you're going uphill, downhill, around corners, it selects the optimal gear ratio for your car to not stress the engine too hard so you can get optimal fuel economy. It's engaging to drive. I also like the styling. It really has unique curves that you don't see all over the midsize segment. They really push the envelope with the sheet metal stamping in the front and the rear.
I love the curves. I think it gives it a bit of a sexier look. Best of luck with it, and I think it's going to do pretty well.
Time flies, and we're at the end of this edition of INFOCUS Magazine TV. We hope you enjoyed it. Keep sending your emails, your Facebook messages, your tweets, and let us know what you think about the show. And stay tuned for the next edition. I'm Tony Lesesne signing off for INFOCUS Magazine TV.